Baby cakes, good morning. She can't hear anything. Good morning. Baby cakes. Sleeping Beauty. Good morning. Good morning. Rise and shine. Rise and shine. You ready? You want to go up with me? Come on. Let's go have breakfast. Do you want breakfast? Come on. Let's go have some breakfast. Come on, Mama. Good morning. Come on. Come on, sleepyhead. Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. This is Amy, 100 Plus, Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. I was just getting ready to go get baby cakes and wake her up and give her breakfast and spend some time with her. So I thought, let me bring everybody along. Mama, come on, let's go have breakfast over here. Baby cakes. Come on. Come on. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Debbie Stevens. Come here. Want some breakfast? Here. Here's your breakfast. You not hungry yet? Good morning. Nice sweet face. This girl loves to sleep. She loves to roam at night. She's mostly in her bed, but she goes in and out here and there. So she cannot be contained, guys. I was reading some of the comments on the last video I did yesterday of baby cakes, and I just wanted to reiterate to everybody that baby cakes has chosen her place. And we are here to keep these dogs happy and comfortable. She does not want to be inside. She does not want to be contained. She needs an opening where she can come in and out as she pleases. Otherwise, she cries and she paces all night long. We watch her on a Nest camera. So we went back and forth, and we decided, you know what, if that's where she wants to be, in that she shed with AC in her beds, and she can come in and out, then that's where she's going to be. Wilbur, somebody said, oh, that's disgusting. Wilbur was supposed to be in there. Wilbur does not want to be in there. Wilbur doesn't want to be in the side yard. Wilbur wants to be where he is. He has the yard out here. He goes back. He wants to go right back into his room and burrowed up like a burrito. That's what he wants. That's what makes him happiest. We had it all planned out, but obviously our plan was not the plan that was going to happen. So listen, baby cakes, we saved her life. She would be dead right now. Nobody stepped up for this girl. And still, nobody has stepped up to give her a home or offer her a home now or a foster home. We saved her life. Otherwise, she would be dead in a body bag in a landfill somewhere. Right now, she is happy. She is thriving. She's an older girl, 10, 11. She's had a horrible life. Horrible life. She's definitely had litters and litters. She's heartworm positive. But she is all love. And we want to give her the best of anything we can offer her. We have done repeatedly over and over again videos asking, please consider opening up your home, your heart to baby cakes. Please share. We have her posted on all the adoptable sites. Nobody has stepped up for her. Nobody. So until that day happens, we will keep her with us, and she will stay exactly where she is, happy and comfortable, thriving. And until somebody else can offer her something better, then I ask that you refrain from posting hurtful and negative comments, because we will not tolerate it. We really will not. Come on, Mama. You want to go for a stroll with me? Or you want to finish your breakfast? She's a little slow in the morning. She just got her meds. She gets gabapentin for her arthritis, Caprofen anti-inflammatory, doctor's orders. That's what she gets. She eats twice a day. She gets her kibble, her chicken, and her meds that are wrapped up in cheese. So the mornings are a little stiff for her. And then within the next couple of hours, she will be running, playful, zooming. She goes at her own pace. She goes at her own pace. Whatever she wants to do, she does. And every day throughout the day, we bring her up here. She's not just left on the side yard alone. She loves love. She is brought up here to the main house yard, where she roams and she cuddles and she comes to us when she wants pets and love. And then we bring her back. And that's how it is. We have a house full of dogs that we need to tend to, that we need to spread our love and our time and rotate and get everybody out equally. Good girl, Mama. Good girl, baby cakes. I love the mornings. I love the mornings before the sun comes out. The roosters. Yes. Hey, baby, come on. Come with me. Come on, baby. Baby cake. Come on, come help me do Poop Patrol. Come on. Come on, baby cakes. Come on. Come help me. Let's go to work. Somebody was asking what the netting is, and the poles. The netting and the poles are because there are major, major hawks out here. And hawks will swoop down and grab a dog 15 pounds under in 2 seconds. And with such a big property, we had to protect and, keep them safe. So we were just going out of our minds for the past 3 months that we've been here, trying to figure out what we could do. And we came up with this. So we hired a handyman, and they came and they put the poles in the ground with concrete, about 10 feet high. And we ordered special netting, and they placed everything where it needs to be. It covers almost the entire yard where the dogs roam, minus a couple little areas where we stay on top of them. And then, of course, under here, where the tiki is, where they hang out, they can't do any damage. As you can see, that was a nice big digging hole over there. So we're just covering it right now with bricks. Dogs will be dogs. We'll figure out what to do with it at a later date, whether we'll put grass down or what. But Baby Cakes is, I don't know what her mix is. She's a mix. She's definitely has lab in her. Some people say Shar-Pei because of her wrinkles, but who knows? We don't have a DNA. She is sweet and loving. At the shelter, they said she was good with other dogs. That was at the shelter. But in a home environment, we only have one experience. And the one experience was with a sweet, when I tell you, the sweetest senior, 15-year-old, big dog her size, sweet, submissive, and a cat. So she's definitely very, very interested in the cat, to a point where I wouldn't trust her alone with a cat. So I would definitely say no cats. And the dog that she was in the house with and foster to adopt, which is why she's back, was because one of the roommates threw down a bone and they got into it. But I wasn't there. Listen, I wasn't there. And I don't want to say she's not dog friendly or she couldn't be around dogs being monitored, but I just don't know in a home environment. I don't want to set her up again for disappointment, It would have to be the right person, and monitoring and not leaving food or bones down, because we don't know what she's endured. We don't know if she had to fight for food, or we have no idea what her life was prior to us. So You know, I don't know what to say about putting her, I wouldn't put her in a home with more than one dog, that's for sure. And I wouldn't put her in a home with a small little dog because I just don't know. Good girl, take it slow, Mommy. I just would love to see her in a home is all I can say. I guess we'll see when we get there what offers come to the table. Right now, there's no offers on the table. But I'd love to see her in a home. Somebody that has a yard. I know I sound like a broken record, guys, but I have to do this in order for some people that are jumping on and don't see the post prior. So I think that a home with a small fenced yard or a large fenced yard where it's completely secure, a doggy door. She really needs a doggy door, or somebody that's going to get up and let her out when she wants to go out, whenever she wants to go out. Otherwise, she will have an accident. I believe that when she's with a person, I don't think she will be pacing and crying, but, you know, we had her in this gorgeous setup, 4-car detached garage with all the amenities, TV, which you can't hear a thing, TV and a leather couch and dog beds and toys and bones. And she was miserable. She was so stressed. And even when I would lay in there with her and Shelly at night, we both would go in there and lay in there for an hour or two, and she wouldn't sit with us. She would just get up and pace and pace and pace and up and off the couch. I think it was her worry about us leaving, knowing that we were going to get up and leave her in that garage. It's really not a garage. It's gorgeous. I hate the way the word garage sounds, because it's not. So it's nicer than a lot of the rooms. But anyway, she was not happy there. She was not happy. So when we put her out on the side with the she shed, she came to life. She never cried. She never whined. She never paced. She slept through the night. She was so peaceful, and that's what we have to focus on. What they want, not what our idea is, what's best for them. What's best, what they want. They tell us. That's how they talk to us. We would never do anything to put her in harm's way. Hey, baby cakes. Are you feeling better now? You had your breakfast? You feeling all feisty? You ready to go? You ready to zoom? You ready to play? Yep, there she goes. See? This is when she comes alive. She'll start trotting like a little pony, and she even does zoomies. Did she finish her breakfast? Get some water, Mama. Nope, you still have more breakfast. You want to bring that in your... Okay, take your time. Take your time. That's my monkey. Mwah. And look, I want to show you something. So here's her food, right? Look, my hand's in there. Nothing. She's not aggressive with food with people. But I guess with another dog or a bone, it's a different story. So consider, all I can tell you is she's in need of a home. And all I can do is keep sharing and videoing and being her voice to help her get a home, and pray that that happens. But let's be honest, I mean, you know, when we take these dogs into our organization, we never know. We don't know what we're getting. We don't know the temperament. We don't know the conditions medically. We don't know if there'll be a quick adoption. We don't know if there'll be a long timer. But we've had, as you know, our more than 2 handfuls of long timers. For example, Sam and Susie. Everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe they're still there. Neither can we. Neither can we. We rescued them after we saw on the news about a horrific, sad, heartbreaking, gut-wrenching situation where the owner of Sam and Susie went to an ATM and he was shot dead in his car. Never came home to his dogs that he had for 5 years, since they were babies, would walk them every day. He was a librarian in Miami for 18 years, shot dead, never came home to his dogs. And his family were on the news, the whole family, mother, father, sisters, brothers, talking about how much he loved his dogs. And then on the next breath, animal control was called to come and pick up Sam and Susie from their home and taken by catch pole to the Miami-Dade shelter, where they were put in a run, and they were labeled, he was labeled aggressive all over his paperwork with a big Sharpie black pen. And we didn't know that part, but when we saw what happened, and the animal control officer that had to pick him up follows our rescue and actually reached out crying, saying it was the hardest thing he ever had to do. And we went to the shelter. I'll never forget that day. And we pulled both of them. And when we were getting ready to we never met them. We never saw them in person. We only saw photos and the news clip. And when we got there, they were big dogs. And with writing all over one of the paperwork, aggressive, aggressive. Tiffany and I looked at each other and were like, okay, let's do this. And we put them in the car. We videoed. They were kissing our faces off. Guys, they were terrified. Their whole lives had been turned upside down. They didn't know what was happening. And we have had them for 3 years. 3 years. They have a room. They're at Rescue House 1 in Broward. Do you think we honestly thought we would have them for 3 years? So that's one example. Look at Albert that we saved. Emaciated, costing our organization in the, I can't even, thousands, over $20,000, $30,000. And we've had Albert for years. Same thing. And now Blake. One of our friends, Paola, reached out when I guess her son was going to buy a shirt for work and saw Blake. Nothing but cuts and puncture wounds. He was dead, near death, on the side of the turnpike, and asked if we could take him, and we said yes. And we did, and we took him. And that was well over a year ago. He's still with us. That's Blake. Fiona, who's amazing, loving, friendly, amazing. Yes, she's a little dog selected, but people, children, amazing. Oh my God, perfection. Still with us. Still with us. Lance, we pulled from Miami. Little tiny cutie pie. Did we know we were going to pick up a dog that was blind with hydrocephalus that would require a shunt surgery, that was snappy and could be bitey and can't be around other dogs because he can't see? Did we think that we would have Lance for all this time? Did we think rescuing Binky in a hoarding situation with, 10 other dogs in a hoarding situation with cockroaches and feces and urine? Did we think we'd still have Binky? Did we think when we went to the shelter Miami-Dade and we pulled Wolfie, who's adorable? Owner surrendered Wolfie because he was having seizures. So we thought, we'll take him to the vet. We'll figure out if we can do something for him. Did we know that Wolfie was going to be a biter? Did we honestly think that we would still have Wolfie? Did we think that by saving Cosita and Sparky, 2 little tiny 3-pounders, bonded pair, their owners surrendered them at 10 years of age to the shelter. Do you honestly think somebody was going to adopt them together or split them up? And they'd be dead if they were split up. They love each other. They'd probably die of a broken heart. So with all this being said, when we say yes, when people reach out to us, Amy, 100 plus, please, 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 can you take? So many of our dogs, and these are just dogs that we currently have. There have been so many dogs that we've had over the 10 years that have been with us for years before they find a home. Because we are committed, and we don't know what we're getting when we get. Believe me, our number one favorite thing to do is to rescue, love, and revive these dogs and get them adopted so we can keep going and save. We're here to save. We're here to save. But apparently, we are also here to become, I guess, partially a sanctuary because these dogs needed us. We committed. We touched them. We put our name on them. And that's it for life. Until their next, whatever it is, whether it's a home, a foster. But if that doesn't happen, we made a commitment to these babies. We practice what we preach. So for however long we have these dogs that we pulled and committed, which we had no idea going in how long we would have them, they are here with us and they will be loved and they will be adored. Adored. It really brings tears to my eyes when I think about all these words that are coming out of my mouth. This mission is very, very hard, and it has been a very emotional roller coaster for 10 years. There's so much that goes on in running a rescue, and the bigger you get, you're going to end up coming upon so many different hardships and obstacles and happies and lows and highs, and so many different emotions come into play. So many. But I will tell you, coming from my mouth, this is Amy, and I am the president and I'm the founder of this organization, and I have the most amazing team. It runs the way it does because of our team. But I will tell you right here, right now, that we make a promise to each and every one of these babies. And they will get the best, the best, the best. And nothing less. Nothing less. Baby Cakes, you're making me tired. You're making me tired. You're nonstop walking. We're getting our steps in, huh? Yeah. So everybody, thank you for listening to me. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I just need to get it off my chest. When I start these videos, you know, I planned on maybe doing a quick video, and then I get into this in my mind and in my heart, and it just comes out. So, you know, I think being transparent is so, so very important. You guys are so supportive and so loving, with the best supporters, the best. Right, Baby Cakes? So I'm going to shut down. I need some coffee or some tea, and I'm going to get her comfortable, spend some cuddle time with her, and then get back to the rest of the babies. But I will be coming live later this morning, this afternoon. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you all have a phenomenal day. Please, please stay safe out there, and share this video. Help me find homes. Share the photos of the dogs that we post. Sam and Susie, Blake, Lance, Binky, Wolfie, Cosita, Sparky. We have so many dogs, so many. 5-pack, 13 puppies, 12, 13 puppies. Just so many dogs that need homes. Let's get these babies adopted, and let's keep saving together. Oh, don't forget 4 cats that we just rescued. 4 beautiful cats, 3 kittens and a mama. They're on to a better life. Thanks to my beautiful wife and to Jessie. You know, when they ask me, I can't say no. I'm like, all right, fine, do what you want to do. Let's do it. As long as we can get them vetted, as long as we can catch them, as long as we can get them into a foster. And thank you to Jan, who stepped up to foster the entire family, because without you, that's what I'm saying. Fosters are truly angels in disguise. I can't say enough about fosters. Enjoy your Friday, everybody. I'll be back later. This is Amy. I don't know how many laps we've done around this yard. Baby Cakes, 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida.